Chris asks, should I liquidate my entire stock portfolio in anticipation of a minor recession? So this is exactly what we're talking about. We just happen to line up on this. It's a great question, Chris. If you're listening, thank you for the question. If you're not listening, go screw yourself.
Yeah.
All right, bro. So what do you think of that?
So
should he sell his entire stock portfolio?
He said stock portfolio. He didn't say portfolio.
Correct. Stock portfolio in anticipation of a minor recession. So he's probably one of those guys. He's probably reading the news. He's like, oh, there might be a recession coming.
Yeah, let's say he's doing a great job. He's been working for 5, 10, 15 years, and he's been investing, and he's got a little bit of money now, and he's like, he cares about that money. All of a sudden, you start on Acorn, you start investing, all of a sudden, like, oh, shit, I got
20 grand,
some money.
50 grand.
I got some money. The clear answer, if he's young, let's say under 45, absolutely not. You do not.
This man is
crystal clear.
No ambiguity in this man's voice. Absolutely not. Do not, Chris. Listen. Do not sell your stock portfolio according to Masroor.
In fact, I mean, you can, and don't believe me. You can look at the data. And again, what matters is how old he is. So if he's got 20, 30, 40 years left of investing, even a current recession is a blip. He's going to see probably 6 recessions.
Damn.
In his whole investing career.
Yeah, you don't want to be selling at each recession.
You can't time it. And it's relevant because you can't see a recession when you're in the beginning of it, and you can't identify it when you're in the Netherlands trying to identify when you're out of it. And especially when people miss all the opportunities. So you just got to be disciplined and do the same thing through a recession.
Right. That's what I tell people.
You can't catch the bottom.
I tell people invest 20% of your income automatically in the market every week, even if you know shit's going to hit the fan.
I have a fixed amount I don't do it weekly. I do a fixed amount quarterly, no matter what. No matter what day. It's like, it's on my calendar. It's like, it's Friday, market's up, maybe I'm overpaying. It doesn't matter. It actually doesn't matter.
You don't even look.
Because I'm never selling this until I'm 65.
Until you're 65.
So, or plus. I'm hopefully never selling it. Hopefully I never need it, and I'm just living off.
You just give it to your kids?
They got big plans to do, but they're charitable giving, all kinds of things. But I don't want it. I want to grow that. The point is to get that snowball rolling. But anyway, to answer the question, he can go look now. If he's 45, 50, he said stock portfolio. You should think about, hey, am I heavy in stock? If the recession
we've grown so much,
30% down,
right?
Is my mix right? Am I invested appropriate to my age?
Right.
If I'm 38, it literally doesn't matter. You don't time the market. You're actually going to hurt yourself if you time the market.
You were saying something before we started this podcast today about how you did a little homework when you were 18 years old. And you said you looked at how if I would have successfully sold at the bottom of each recession.
So, there's two sides to this. So, one is you got to understand the time. People say.
By the way, Nishad, are you following all this?
Yeah.
You understand? Do you really understand it truthfully?
I understand. Right, you said don't sell. Just stay disciplined. I'm saying take all your money out. All right.
You don't want to put it in your mattress.
You don't want to believe in something that's not.
Don't listen to
really real.
Good. No, we should.
No one's going to listen to a black groundhog.
We should.
Yes, you will.
It's a natural. This is 200 years of stock market history. So here's the thing, the homework you're talking about. When I was 22 and I was hungry, I wanted that Deutsche Bank job. I ended up there at the age of 23, and I finally had some real money. I was like, okay, I'm disciplined. I want to invest. I want to be worth something. I don't want to go spend this money. I had friends they'd get a big bonus. They'd spend it all. Divided by 12, here's how much I can blow every month. And then next year I'm going to get another one.
I was not like that either.
So I looked at this and I said, okay.
But I think my problem, I was just too cheap to do that.
Yeah. I'm just...
you were just smart.
No, I want the real freedom, which is to be wealthy. Like I don't want to work for anybody.
Man, did you see him say that? He said that with some conviction. Did you see that, or is it just me?
Yeah, what else? I understand. What else? He wants to be the guy that made the tip of the shoelace. That shit is crazy. Yeah.
Oh, right. That guy's a billionaire, right?
Who is that guy?
Who is that guy?
His name is Masroor.
I mean,
all right. So
anyway, so I was 22.
you want
and I was
some
a
real
finance
wealth?
geek.
You're like. Hold on, let's think about this because you're
Yeah,
saying
I
some.
think-
You're dropping
okay.
some knowledge on here, bro.
Okay.
I'm quickly realizing this guy's smarter than me, which is my ego thinks I'm the smartest guy in the room, which is usually wrong.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
at this
that's
moment, I'm like, damn, this guy's way smarter than me. He
Have
should
you
be
ever
he should be
suffered
running
a-
this podcast?
You ever had an ego death before?
Ego deaf? Oh,
Yeah.
death?
Yeah, an ego death. You know what that is?
I do know what that is.
Oh man, you guys need
It's,
to do some
it's
mushrooms.
basically what
Talking
it's
to Armor here.
John, you had an ego death, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
he had one on the
Yeah.
way here.
Yeah.
We'll talk off
That's
air
why
about
there's.
that.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
I'm not trying
Anytime
to
I spend
inspire.
more than 20 minutes in the car,
Ego death.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yo,
He stares into his own soul when he.
yeah, when I'm brushing my teeth in the morning, I go there.
Yo, ego death. So there's this concept in Arabic called nafs. It's in Islam, and basically, what my teachers have taught me is, trying to get closer to God is all about being able to obliterate one's ego, right? And it's hard to do that because the ego is always warring on me. My own ego is always declaring war on me, like, haha, I'm gonna get you to start a fight with your wife, and you ain't gonna be able to hook up tonight. She can
Right.
hate you for a week. You're
Right.
gonna hate yourself. You're gonna eat yourself into a mess,
Right.
and so on and so forth. So,
Okay.
yeah, did I go too deep there?
I mean, TMI, but you know.
And so that's my ego working on me. I've got to declare war on my ego, and I think that's where some potential ego death comes in. So, that, for example, let's say I'm like, yo, I no longer eat late at night. Part of me, I feel like it's kind of like I was able to like have a win against my ego and kill a part of it. That's how I understand ego death.
Okay. Well, so just self-control is
Yes.
what you see as ego death.
Hugely about self-control.
Okay.
What do you understand ego death to mean?
Well,
You best better be good because you're the one who brought it up.
yeah, I did, right? This has got to be good. Ego death to me is where you can see your whole self, and you can see how you affect everyone around you, and you could affect yourself, and by just not doing that, by
Making
just,
a different choice.
by just flipping it on his head. Sometimes you don't even know your ego is taking over, and that's
I think most times.
well, yeah. Then you have to understand like what that is. You might have to dig real deep to get to that. Some writing.
Do some real self-reflection,
Yes.
some real inner work.
Yeah.
That's good. I like that.
Some-
But hold on, but
Sometimes-
where's the death come in? When you make that different choice?
Well, yeah. Well, no. Sometimes that choice is also right, though. Is what I believe, because sometimes your ego does protect you in some ways where you're like, oh, well, you don't accept this most of the time, so why will I accept this now?
Yeah.
And then you go, should I accept this? And then you either can go yes or no. It's like a big tree. Then you go, all right, yeah, I'll accept it. And then letting the future, letting what happens happen. And then once you do that, you can accept anything because you've accepted it already. I'm knocking shit over.
I think there's a distinction when you said when your ego sometimes tells you to do stuff that actually you should do. I don't know if that was your. I would argue. I don't know if that was your ego telling you that.
Or what do you think it is?
I think it was a higher, more intelligent part of yourself that was telling you to do that.
Maybe so.
And whatever the other negative thing it was telling you to do was probably your ego.